Hello, welcome back to another episode. Steve actually does something. Let's make some raised beds. I just finished making a video of me adding on to my raised garden bed area. It's not that big a deal, Doc. It's just a box with no floor in it. It ain't gotta be pretty, it ain't gotta be perfect. You're just gonna put daggone dirt down in it. It's the way I do it. You can make them out about anything you want to. I did it this way because it's fairly inexpensive, still durable. It's easy to build, easy to repair. It's easy to move if I need to. It just works for me, Doc. I make it out of 8 1x6 6-foot treated boards. They're not treated for ground contact, but it's easy to repair if a board happens to bust on me or something. I figure I get 8 years at least out of it before I gotta do any work to it. It's those things, it's 3 boards per side and it's 1 for each end. You got to cut them in 2-foot lengths. If you get your lumber from one of these big box stores, they'll cut it for you for free. So those 8 boards are a little over $4 a piece. You're talking $32 for that, and 1 4x4, 8 foot long. That's about another $9 and some, another 10. So you're figuring $42 to build it. That's if you just build the box. I usually put a railing on mine so I can sit down. Those are a few extra bucks per board, I guess. So about $42, $45. It's a little bit longer video than I normally put out, but I got some shots of me actually doing something. But I appreciate y'all watching, man. I hope you enjoyed. If nothing else, you might get a giggle out of watching me try to screw some boards together. Y'all take care. Alright, this is the second day. And this is what it looked like after I got finished here. I built them all. I didn't put that top board on there. I'm gonna have to do that when I get to the house, because that board goes over the next one, like that. And I got some at the house that already got that board on it. So I want to slide this under there and then I'll nail her down. But I just built a 2x6. It's 2 foot across and 6 foot down, because my boards were 6 foot long, and that allowed me to buy 8 boards instead of 9 boards. But they tell you to go, you can go as long as you want, but they say to go 4 foot wide if you can have access to both sides. So I'll cut it in half. I think I could get by with 3, but I don't like it. But so I mean, you're just building a daggone box, man. You're just screwing your boards in to the 4x4s. It's not that difficult. It don't have to be pretty, because you're just gonna fill it with dirt. But I always put my end pieces inside of my outside pieces, and I always start with the top board. I build it upside down is what I do. That way this here is smooth, and I always leave I usually leave about an inch or 2, about an inch down there, 1.5 inches. That gives me some level in the room. If this side here is too high and that side there is low, you know, I can pound this in the ground a little bit and level it out, or raise that end or whatever, because I like them to be on the ground as much as possible. But I'm gonna load these in the truck, take them to the house, and then I'm going to get ready to fill them. I'll show you how I fill them, because you're talking 18 inches deep here. You got to fill. That's a lot of daggone dirt, and if you don't watch it, it'll be expensive. But I'll show you how I fill them, and I'll show you how I finish them off. All right, I got them down. I got them here to the house. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move all that over here. I took that basketball hoop down. And this spot here gives me a lot more sunlight, because it's like 5 o'clock now. You see how much sun's over yonder. It's just now creeping here. So it'll get better as summer comes along. I'll get more sunlight over here, and I think that's my problem over yonder. And to get away from all that limbs of that tree there and stuff. So, but that's next. This pile of brush is going to fill it, along with what's in the wheelbarrow there. That'll fill them too. And then I got to clean my yard up and get the leaves. First couple of grass cuttings that go in top, and that's what I fill the daggone fill the bed. And then I'll put the topsoil on top 6-8 inches, something like that. Saves money. I'll show you when I get to it. All right, here we are, mamas. I got all 3 beds put together. What I did is just took my old one, set them back there, and I slid these under the lip of the top rail. I'm getting ready to cut the rails for this, and then we'll fill them up. Before we do that, I want to show you this over here. You can see how the old bed looks. Oh, we didn't. That's the beauty of having no bottom on them. You just pick that sucker up and you move it anywhere you want to if you have to. But you can see down here I got a couple of sticks still in there. And the soil's on top. Here's the first bed I did about 3 years ago. The wood's just about all gone on that. But once I'll take this with a wheelbarrow and stick it over there and start filling one of them beds too. Alright, there's the finished product. It ain't perfect, but just putting dirt in it. Everything's level, and she's ready to load. Alright, I'm getting ready to fill my beds. First thing I do is I put cardboard in the bottom. Then I put them sticks on top, which is in that pile right there, and over in the wheelbarrow over yonder. And then I'll come back with the leaves. I don't know that it does any good. It's just the ground cover is all it is. Help kill some of the weeds. If you want to, if you have bad trouble with moles and voles and stuff, you can put wire down on the bottom. As a general rule, we don't have much problems with them, so I don't worry with it. Alright, that's what it looks like when the cardboard's in there. I just put it down on the bottom. You just make a, I don't know what purpose it serves. Maybe to keep moisture down in there. They tell you not to use the glossy kind, but the heck on them. It's just going to get eat away. So I just stick it down in there and let her eat. Now we'll put the sticks on top. Alright. That's what it's going to look like after them twigs and cardboard are down in there. You don't have to be pretty with it. You just want to cover everything up. I'm going to put a little bit more right here, I believe. You're getting about 6-7 inches wood, and then you just come back with your your leaves. It helps you clean your yard up in the spring. And then put you another top 6 or 8 inches of soil in there. It's just a space saver is what it is. As that stuff dies down, you just fill on top with another bag of soil. Now you can put you a board in here if you want. I don't. It's not really necessary. You can see these two I did over here. They got very little wane in them at all. This one here's been here for, I think, going on 4 years now. That's what the inside looks like. These are treated boards. They're not treated for ground contact, but it's easy to replace if everything busts. I figure they'll last about 8-10 years anyways. I might not feel like gardening by the end or not anyways. I got options. I can come back by with piece of roofing tin stick on the outside. I can take one board off as it rots and put another board on. I can just screw another board on top of the whatever one cracks if I want to. It's easy and quick, and it doesn't cost a lot. If you make one of these beds without this top rail, you can use 2x4s here too if you want. But one of these beds without this top rail goes about $42-45 in lumber. And you can adjust the height of it, cut back on the pay, whatever you need to do. I like these top rails because they're good for sitting while I'm gardening. I've built them out of cinder blocks, railroad ties. I built one level, so you can make them out of any daggone thing. This is the way I did it because it's adjustable, easy to repair, and it was the cheapest way I could get away with it. I don't line them. Some people worry about that stuff they treat them with. If that's going to kill me, and so be it. I ain't worried about all that mess. Alright, I got it all done except for the soil. All I got to do is put the soil in it. I got to go to the store and buy a couple bags of soil for each bed, and then put my fence up, keep the deer out. And that's what you do. That's what I do. I walk it down, try to keep it below that top board there. Get up in there and walk it, mat it all down. And then just come back with you get about 8 inches of soil or butter. Plenty to grow in. These are my plants. I forgot. I lost 2 ox hearts. One right here and one right there. These ones here are the Cherokee purples, and that's some peas the wife bought. She thinks we got 50 acres out here. And when we got 5-6 foot beds is it. So, but I'm gonna end it here because it's gonna be a long video, and I appreciate you watching. I hope you got something out of it. If not, maybe at least you got a chuckle. But just gotta wait for the warm weather now. Y'all take care, and we'll talk to y'all later.